I started officiating high school football in 1975 in Chattanooga. And the reason I did that, I think most people probably got into it because they knew somebody who officiated, but that wasn't the case with me. I just thought it would be something neat to do, so I reached out to my high school coach, and he got me in touch with the local association, and I worked high school football in Chattanooga for 17 years.
So I've been officiating football straight out of high school.
I actually started officiating in 1996.
Began officiating in 1986.
I've been officiating now for about 25 years.
I started officiating in 1972. This is my 29th year in the Ohio Valley Conference.
Well, college football is an exciting thing. You know, it's for years and years historically, it's brought people together on a Saturday afternoon for tailgating, for fellowship, for things like that, the alumni and things like that. But also, more importantly though, the players. You know, I played football in high school, not in college, but the competition that those young men go through is exciting. It's important to them, and I wanted to remain a part of the game that I enjoyed playing back in high school. And so being an official is a great way to remain part of the game. Like I tell people, I'm so blessed that I still get to have football grass on my feet on Saturday afternoons in the fall.
I think that people look at officiating and kind of look at it as, you know, I probably could do that. I mean, everybody likes to be an official when you're watching a game and you can see it, but I think there's something different about actually being on the field, interacting with the players, interacting with the coaches, and interacting with other officials. You know, our job is not necessarily to interject ourselves into the game as much as it is to make sure it's a fair contest, and we're the only people watching the game that don't really care who wins. And so, you know, everyone sort of sees the game through the lens of what they want to happen, but officials don't. Officials don't care who wins, officials don't see it that way. So the goal is to be objective and to be fair and to make sure that the competition is happening in a way that, you know, everybody feels, you know, not everyone can win. One team's gonna win, one team's gonna lose, but at least people could say, all right, that game, it was fair. It was determined by the players and not by the officials. That's my goal.
In college, there's parity and the challenge of keeping it fair and letting them be competitive, and at the end of the day saying that the officials had nothing to do with it. And that's the challenge of what to call, what not to call. A good call is great, and a bad call usually doesn't go away. You hear about it, there's repercussions, different things, but at the end of the day, if we can keep it fair and competitive, that's the challenge. But my passion comes from being a former college football player at ETSU.
I want to give something back. You know, I've always enjoyed doing that, and I feel that it's a passion that you have. You know, not everybody can do this. Everybody thinks they can do this, but you have to have that drive that's in you to say, you know, this is something I like doing. And what drove me into this, again, is just my love for sports. I've always, and like I said, I played some sports in high school, didn't play sports in college, but I just wanted to continue to stay in that line of work.
The gentlemen that I officiate with are family. We respect each other. We do an excellent job together. We, you know, call each other during the off season, see how everybody's doing, and it's just an extended family.
So I retired from active officiating at age 58, which is 57 actually, which is a little young to retire, but this has allowed me to stay involved with the game. I've obviously enjoyed the game of college football, and I really enjoy seeing guys that I have hired, trained, nurtured, see success. And I take great pride in that. We now have 2 coordinators who are OVC officials, and understand that I take great pride in that too. So seeing the people that I have touched succeed is great for me.